Hello everybody, welcome to Law Made Simple and Comprehensive. I am Negrukosa. Today I would like us to focus on citizenship, public participation and democracy, CPD 1501. On this video, we are going to focus on both assignments since they have the same submission date, which is the 14th of May. The first assignment is multiple choice questions, and the second assignment is written questions or long questions, which you are going to be which you are required to write a unique number and the student number as well. First assignment, since these are the multiple choice questions, we are going to select the correct answer. First question. One of the methods of losing South African citizenship in terms of the Citizenship Act 88 of 1995 is, the answer is 1, which says when an automatic statutory operation takes place. When we open page 16 of our study guide, it simply states that there are 3 ways in which you can lose citizenship in South Africa. Number 1 is the automatic statutory operation, which is our answer. The second is the renunciation. Third, deprivation. So our answer is on page 16, which is the automatic statutory operation. The second question says, constitutionalism entails that, the answer is 2. Government derives its powers from the Constitution. When we look at page 48 of our study guide, constitutionalism is defined as in this way, if I can put it that way. This is the idea that government derives its powers from the Constitution and that these are limited in terms of the provisions of the Constitution. So this is our answer in black and white, so clear, no need for any explanation or whatsoever. Third question, when applying for a certificate of naturalization, the Citizenship Act 88 of 1995 requires that a minor be assisted by, the answer is 2, a major. A major is a person who is above the age of 18 or a person who is not below the age of 18, and a minor is a kid or a child or a person who is below the age of 18. Let us turn to page 12 of our study guide and see. It says certificate of naturalization in respect of a minor. Don't forget that our question is about a minor. A certificate of naturalization is issued to a minor who is assisted by a major if he or she is permanently and lawfully resident in the Republic of the in the Republic, full stop. Let's just leave it and forget about the rest of the constitutional stuff. So there is our answer. A minor must be assisted by a major. The fourth question, the Citizenship Act 88 of 1995 regulates, the answer is 1. The acquisition, laws, and restoration of citizenship in South Africa. I don't know how to say this, but the simple thing that you can do here is just Google in any search engine that you're using on your cell phone or whatever. Just Google Act 88 of 1995. Then you are going to notice that this act deals with the South African citizenship. So when we look at option 2, it says the rights of all citizenship in South Africa. No, it doesn't correspond. Third one, Third option, the rights of foreigners in South Africa. No, it doesn't correspond. The duties of all citizenship, the duties of all citizens in South Africa. It also doesn't make sense, right? So our answer has to be 1. And if you check page 6 of your study guide, you are going to get the acquisition, and page 15, you are going to get the laws and of citizenship. And just open the study guide. I don't remember the page that deals with the restoration of citizenship. So just check it. You're going to find why I chose the first option as my answer. Fifth question. It says here, there are 3 methods by means of which citizenship may be acquired. Which one of the following is not one of those means? Here you need to look at the keyword not. Do not be confused or something. So our options here are, the first one is acquiring citizenship by birth, acquiring citizenship by descent, acquiring citizenship by naturalization. And the fourth one is acquiring citizenship by negotiation. Let us go to our study guide. Page 6 of our study guide says the acquisition of citizenship. The Citizenship Act 1995 provides for 3 methods by means of which citizenship may be acquired. The first one, acquiring citizenship by birth, which we have in our options on our tutorial letter. Second, acquiring citizenship by descent, which is also there. And acquiring citizenship by naturalization, which is also available. So which one is not part of these options here? Not options. Which one is not part of these 3 methods of acquiring citizenship? When we look at our question here, or our options here, we find out the fourth option, acquiring citizenship by negotiation, is not part of those 3 methods that were mentioned on the study guide. So our answer is number 4, acquiring citizenship by negotiation. Do not forget that we are being controlled by our keyword here, which is not. So our question 1, the answer is 1, which is on page 16. Question 2, the answer is 2, which is on page 48. Question 3, the answer is 2, which is on page 12. Question 4, the answer is 1, which is on 3 different pages of the study guide and also on Google. And the last question, the answer is 4, which is on page 6 of our study guide. Let us get to our second assignment. So it says here, second compulsory assignment, written unique number 713515. Do not forget to write this unique number 713515, and do not forget to write your student number. And guys, you don't submit these assignments in one portal or in one document, or I don't know, but you submit them in 2 different portals. Or yes, because when you look where you are supposed to submit, this assignment 1 and assignment 2, but they both have the same submission date. So do not make that mistake. You submit everything separately. Questions. It says discuss the system of proportional representation and what it means for the South African electoral system, for 5 marks. When we turn to page 60 of our study guide, we are going to find where they are talking about proportional representation. But I can't just jump and read where it talks about proportional representation. I simply need to start where the paragraph starts so that we can be able to understand what's going on. I think that's the best way to do it. Let's read where it says 5.2.3.3. Democracy and South African electoral system. An electoral system is the mechanism through which the electorate exercises its right to vote for the representative of its choice. It basically sets out the procedures for the election of political representatives, that is, the way in which the votes cast are translated into seats in the legislature. Section 46 of the Constitution provides that members of the National Assembly must be elected in terms of an electoral system that is prescribed by national legislation and which results in general in proportional representation. See also Section 105 of the Constitution, which contains a similar provision in relation to provincial legislatures, and Section 157, which deals with the election of municipal councils. The system of proportional representation means that parties get a certain number of seats in parliament according to the percentage of votes that they get in an election. That is our answer right there. Let's read the example. For example, if your party gets 50% of the votes in the country, then it gets 15% of the seats in parliament. Only members of parties can stand for elections. People vote for the party they like, not for a person. Each party chooses its own list of candidates for parliament. The party holds all its seats in parliament. Parties have central control over the selection of members of parliament, MPs. And the second part of the question is answered here in these 3 lines. Proportional representation can be regarded as the most inclusive system of representation because both majority parties and minority parties are given the right to represent their constituencies in the legislative authority. Yes, I think that's where I need to stop. Okay, now let's go to our question. I'm still on the first question, guys. It says, discuss the system of proportional representation. Let's go and discuss it. The answer is supposed to be like this, but do not plagiarize, just write it in your own words. But do not lose the gist of what is being said here. Your answer is, the system of proportional representation means that parties get a certain number of seats in parliament according to the percentage of votes that they get in an election. You don't have to necessarily discuss this example below here. You can if you like, but it's not necessary. Now, let's look at the second part of the first question. What it means for the South African electoral system. What does the system of proportional representation means for the South African electoral system? The answer is, proportional representation can be regarded as the most inclusive system of representation because both majority parties and minority parties are given the right to represent their constituencies in the legislative authority. Just simply write that, but just try to put it in your own words as far as you can get. That's the only thing that you can do, but do not lose the gist of what that is being explained here. So that is the end of our second assignment, as simple as it is. So if you are new here, guys, please subscribe to this channel, because we are going to do a whole lot of stuff. We're going to do revision, we're going to do summaries, we're just going to do many things that is going to benefit us academically. And do not be afraid of signing in or of subscribing, because subscribing is very much free. You don't lose any airtime, you don't lose anything, you don't I don't know, sign up for whatever, you don't lose any money, it's just free. Please subscribe so that you do not lose this channel.